Hi you guys, it's T from Bones and Cards, coming at you guys again with another pick a card reading. Today we're going to be doing the T on your glow up. We have 3 piles today. The first one is going to be the Jackie Kennedy card with the rose quartz seer stone. The second will be the Beyonce card with the orange selenite stone. And the third will be the Molly Ringwald card with the carnelian stone. I will go ahead and give you all a few moments to select your piles, as well as the timestamps will be in the description box. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you all so much for all the new subscribers. The support has been so amazing. I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading as much as I previously was, but we are getting back into the swing of things. And I'm glad to be doing another reading for you guys. Enjoy. I'll see you in your pile. Hi, pile 1. You guys selected the Jackie Kennedy card with the rose quartz seer stone. We're going to be getting into the T of your glow up. The T on your glow up, excuse me. So I am going to be starting with the Diva Oracle as usual. Let's see what Miss Thing has to say. What's the energy for today? We're burning some vanilla incense. They smell quite good. Okay, so the T on your glow up is that you may be getting a lot more attention than you're used to, and you may be aligning yourself with your soul tribe all the while, which may be a direct result of the newfound attention that you may be getting. And this may also be leaning itself into your romantic life as well, because of course a part of your soul tribe would be your twin flame, soulmate, whatever you'd like to call it, whatever ideology you subscribe to. Let's see, what else? Any other cards? Ooh, here we go. You may be getting a bit more serious, and not in kind of like a standoffish way naturally with the previous cards, but you may be getting a bit more serious about yourself. You may be taking yourself a bit more seriously than in previous phases or eras of your life that you have chosen to. We're going to be moving into a new Oracle deck that I made. Okay. New wig. Okay, so you might have been getting a new wig, or you might have been doing something different with your hair. So you've definitely been experimenting with your look, especially because this cut was very iconic for the time period. And you've definitely been aligning yourself spiritually, like I said, and this may be attracting your soul tribe all the while that you're aligning with your soul tribe. And then we have peace of mind here. So you've definitely, like I said, been tapping in with Source, getting back to yourself, really gaining a sense of understanding not only for yourself, but the relationship and purpose that you have with Source and what it is that you are truly here to do. And you've also been taking care of yourself, taking care of your skin, which is always great. And what else? Master Manifester. Oh, you've also been working on your manifestation, creating the life that you want, which is more than likely a direct result of this peace of mind and you tapping into Source. Because I know for me, when I am in a more calm mental space, when I am deeply connected to Source or a higher power or what have you, I do find that the things that I need and want come to me almost instantaneously. A whole new you. So yes, you've been in a very transformative phase of your life. And you may have also been educating yourself in new ways as well, getting back to yourself. And putting yourself first as well. So maybe in previous phases of your life, you have been a bit of a people pleaser. You've been longing for the approval of others, for their validation. And in this current phase of your life, you have been doing a lot less of that, and you've been relying on your intuition, and you've been relying on yourself and what you and a higher power truly have for you in this life. And leaning into that understanding a lot more, which I think is truly is a great healthy mindset to have. Because unfortunately, earthly people don't always want to see you win. Did you lose weight? So you guys are also looking, like I said, looking very good. People are seeing you in a very attractive light at this time. And they feel like you've made a lot of positive adjustments. Yes, slim waist. So you've definitely more than likely also been working out. This may just go in tandem with you trying to get more into yourself and putting yourself first. That you've been taking care of yourself in ways that maybe you had been neglecting. Maybe you hadn't really been paying as much attention to as the other things, which is beautiful. Now we are going to get into my Lenormand deck. What is the T on pile one's glow up? What is the T? Yeah. So yeah, you've definitely been in a very spiritual place and also a transformative place where you are letting go of the old you, as well as the past. And this has been bringing you very bountiful blessings here with the Store card. Yes, and it's also been putting you in this stationary place of wisdom, whereas in previous phases of your life, you may have considered this to be a place of stagnation, but you really realize that this is the perfect place of preparation for you in this season. And this has been potentially unlocking different spiritual gifts, different abilities, and even just certain revelations that may have been kind of hard to come to in previous phases of your life. But due to the necessary internal and emotional changes that you've made, these revelations have been a lot easier to come to, and this is bringing you a place of harmony, as well as it's also putting you in a very favorable spiritual position. So that is always beautiful. Now we're going to get into the Oracle. Not the Oracle, the Tarot, excuse me. You may have in your previous phase of your life, or prior to this glow up, felt as though you were kind of losing your creative spark, like you weren't in the place of being able to materialize the things that you really wanted, but that may have been due to a lack of poor planning, as well as a lack of resourcefulness. One thing that I've really been realizing as well for myself is that if you don't use what you got, you cannot expect to get more. If you are not actively making the absolute most till there is nothing left of the resources that you presently have, you cannot expect to be blessed with more. I've been realizing that about myself in this season. Like, I have all the things that I need to materialize the things for my business, for my music career that I really want, but I have been so big on fixating that I don't have this big budget, that I don't have this team behind me. But it's like, but you have what you need to do what you know you need to do. Which means, why would I give you a team when you presently have all the tools that you need and you were not using them? And a lot of times that may have been coming, like myself, from a place of insecurity, from a lack of confidence, from a place of self-doubt, and even imposter syndrome, which then made you hesitant, and which then inherently caused you to miss opportunities. But you were very much in the place where you are being patient and practical, and you are in a place where you are accepting those offers, and it is becoming so fruitful for you that you are in a position to give to others. So that's always amazing that you've now gotten out of that cycle of self-doubt. And some people may be viewing you during this time as overly confident, but the harsh reality is that is because they are used to that's because they are used to you being in a place of stagnation. They are used to you living in a place of regret or shame. And they're used to you being in a place of irresponsibility towards your own self and a place of lacking goals. So to be honest, anyone who feels negatively about this really is just trying to keep you where they are, in a place of a lack of control over their finances, whereas you want to be in a place of independent success. And they want you to remain in that place of a lack of planning. And that is the tea on your glow up. That you have made some miraculous changes towards yourself, and you have put yourself first in ways that you hadn't in previous phases of your life. But that unfortunately is coming with a certain level of disdain from people who had control over you in the previous phases of your life where you didn't truly know your worth. But fuck them. Period. I hope this resonated with you, and I pray that you find and get all you need from this reading, as well as from this current transformative season that you were in. And I'll see you in another pile or in another reading. Peace. Hi, pile 2. You guys chose the Beyonce card with the orange selenite crystal. We're going to be getting into the tea on your glow up. Okay, so people may be tea on your glow up is you may have been getting a new hairstyle or a new signature hairstyle, just because these particular ice blonde finger waves were her signature. And in addition to your new look, you may be setting stronger boundaries here with the Thea Vidal card. And you may also be coming off to people a bit rebellious here with the Blondie card. I mean, but there's nothing wrong with that, in all honesty. Because a lot of times the people that swear you're being so rebellious for literally just using the agency that you are inherently afforded as a grown adult, normally just are controlling. I'm just lighting some Palo Santo. There we go. Set that right there. But yes. Oh, I love this song. Yeah, you may be I don't know why I just heard that as I'm hearing this. You may be showing up for yourself in a way that is almost coming off offensive to others. They may even be perceiving you as cold for showing up for yourself in ways that you hadn't previously. You may have been a big people pleaser and constantly looking for validation, looking outside of yourself for the things that you need. But you are no longer in a period of doing so. And it is really seeming to cause a lot of pause for people. People think that you have gotten Hollywood, like you think you're better than everyone. And I mean, to be honest, that's their cross to bear. If you advocating for yourself and not being a self-sabotaging person any longer is all that it took for people to think that you thought you were better than them, they thought you were better than them anyway. And that's just a harsh reality. Because let's be honest, people don't say that to people that they don't think are substantial. They never do. People don't say that to people they don't think are substantial. So it's like, yeah, you may be in a position where you are coming off kind of hoity-toity, and that might not even be rooted in reality. You may just be coming off that way to them. But that may have a lot to do with the fact that you are in a present and vulnerable place. You are allowing yourself to feel your feelings. You are stepping into yourself in ways that you hadn't before. And this is gaining you a sense of peace of mind that these people simply don't have. And that's why they may be a little bothered by this glow up. And this may be causing a bit of gossip surrounding the new transformative phase of your life that you are currently in. Let's see. Emotional maturity. Yeah, you've been getting a sense of emotional maturity. You've been having those revelations, and you've been breaking down what they truly mean. What traumas are these things healed to? What are my triggers? In what ways have I been triggered recently that I've not been willing to address? In what ways have I not been willing to feel my feelings? You've really been stepping into a place of emotional maturity in this present phase of your life, in this new glow up. And that is causing a sense of magnetism, and it's attracting the right people to you. Yeah, and you've been spending money on yourself. You've been pampering yourself, and you've also been using those finances to gain a sense of stability, and also gaining a sense of perspective all the while. And like I said, you've been healing that childhood trauma. You've been getting down to not just the what, but the why of what it is that has been going on with you emotionally, going on from you from a trauma-based standpoint, and really trying to narrow down in what ways you can change, grow, and be better. And I love that for you. So this is what I do. Oh, great. No, I can't lie my damn innocence. Lord. I'll address that when I get ready to film the next one. That'll just have to wait. Yeah, and people may be coming back to you reporting messages of what the tea has been and how people feel about the changes that you've been making, but I doubt that it really. Yeah, you've been standing firm on that. You don't care. And due to that unbothered nature, that has been bringing you blessings. Because you've been keeping yourself away from negative things, people attempting to harm you. Spirit has been hiding you in plain sight from these people. And that's why they have to send third-party messengers to even get the message to you. Because they hoped that their feelings would be the destruction of your progress, and it was not. You continued growing much like these flowers. And you continue going with the flow of the way that things were going, regardless of whether it was perfect or not. And that has truly been aiding in not only the place of emotional maturity that you've been gaining, but the perspective. And you've been allowing those people to just focus on the wrong things while you prepare to fly. You recognize that you are on a journey that only you can go alone. Therefore, the external opinions of others do not matter, because you are going to have to answer to God by yourself. And this has been bringing you a sense of freedom from the social expectation of participating in negativity, as well as participating in a perpetual state of victimhood. And this has been anchoring you. This has been keeping you grounded. Let's get into the tarot. Yeah, you're moving to calmer waters. You're healing. You are making progress in ways that people thought that you didn't. And this was a direct result of you making a necessary choice that was very important to be made. There we go. Excuse me, my incense fell. And it actually lit the other one unnecessarily, but I ain't mad at it because my lighter just... But yes, this has been putting you in a place where you are standing up for your beliefs, because you had to make that decision and choose what path was best for you, and not just taking the road less traveled, or the road more traveled for that matter, the road that everyone you know is going down, whether it's beneficial for them or not. And this may have convinced you, and this may have almost brought you to the place of having regret and feeling a sense of stagnation. But this only led you to solid beginnings, which then demanded that you make some even bigger major choices about your personal benefit. And it also demanded that you see the ways in life that you lack balance, and that you create a stagnation or a place of crossroads for yourself unnecessarily. But you have since moved forward, which is creating a position in your present glow up for a place of new beginnings, financial opportunities. But you want to ensure not to be too hasty, and you want to ensure that you are doing the work in the physical, not just the manifestation work, not just the praying, not just the positive changes internally, but also ensure that you are doing the physical work to manifest the things that you are trying to materialize. And that is the tea on your glow up, pal, too. I hope this resonated with you in any way, shape, or form. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in another pile or in another reading. Peace. Hi, pal 3. You picked the Molly Ringwald card with the carnelian crystal. We are going to be getting into the tea on your glow up. I started every other pile with the Diva Oracle, but I feel the need to start it with the new Oracle this time. So we're going to get into that. What is the tea on pile 3's glow up? What is the tea? A whole new you. So it looks like you've been doing a complete 180. It's not even just necessarily one facet of your life or the other. You've been working towards making a full transition. You may have been doing some new things to your hair, changing things about yourself aesthetically, as well as any negative energy being sent your way, whether that's gossip, negative words, or etc. You've also been working on your skills of transmutation, turning the negative into the positive. Ooh, and you've been in the gym, and you've been working on your diet as well. So yeah, you've just been working on trying to get right on all fronts, which is beautiful. And you may have also been connecting with your soul tribe during this time. Tapping in with source, shadow work. So yes, you've also been going within. It's not even just the external changes. And like I said, we got confirmation here on the new diet. Excuse me. On the new diet. And a new style as well, which makes sense because you've been in the gym. So you've more than likely either been losing weight or defining your body in ways that it wasn't before. So you may feel confident to wear clothes that you really hadn't been really dibbling and dabbling in prior. And due to the new diet and everything that you've been doing, it's been clearing up your skin. And this has also been, from an internal standpoint, giving you a deeper sense of self-love than you may have had previously, which is beautiful to hear. I love that. Love that for you. Let's get into the Diva Oracle now. Yeah, you've been in a very whimsical place, which we love. But even while in that positive, playful place, you've also been taking moments for those moments of solitude to be with yourself, not necessarily in a way of trying to inherently isolate, but taking the time when needed. You also may be buying yourself new jewelry, or you may have a suitor that has been. There we go. That was sticking up like that was annoying me. I know y'all can't see it on camera, but from the angle I'm sitting, it was annoying me bad. Yeah, you've definitely been getting into a new hairstyle, gaining a sense of confidence that you may not have had before. And you've also been, like we said, getting a new wardrobe, getting into your look a lot more. You may have been the type of person where you've always been focused on the internal, and not that that's wrong at all. You should be a beautiful person before you are beautiful externally. And you should be both at the same time. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to focus on the external beauty, but now you are in a position where you are really seeing just how physically attractive that you are and how physically attractive other people find you. Let's get into the Lenormand deck. You may be getting a lot of good news in this present season surrounding your glow up. As well as, much like this pond, you may be having quite a bit of options to choose from. Yeah, you may have previously been changing the you may have been changing and are currently in the place of changing the distorted view that you have of yourself. See how the fox looks in this water? It's all distorted. And this has really been unlocking the key to your happiness and to your sense of solitude. And it also has forced you into a place of really understanding the need to protect what's important to you and protect what's yours. And you have not been letting the perceived fears associated with this new phase of your life affect you. You've been pushing along and seeing things for what they are. And like we said in the Oracle, you've definitely been tapping in with Source. Especially when things are getting a little tougher or seem a little difficult ahead. And this has been bringing you a sense of calmness, a sense of whimsy, a sense of childlike wonder that you may have been depriving yourself of previously. Yeah, you've been gaining momentum to really tap in with yourself and Source. And this has brought you to a balanced place. It's brought you to a emotionally intelligent place. And this may have come from a place of isolation where you were demanded to really look within and look at your demons and recognize where you are self-indulging, where things are clashing, where you are lacking perspective, and where you may be even living in a perpetual state of victimhood. Also, yeah, paying attention to where you're overindulging and even going through certain betrayals in your life that you recognize have affected you a lot more negatively than you may have realized, or even just perceived betrayals. Because in some of these revelations, you may have realized that you blew certain things out of proportion from a place of betrayal trauma. But in this season, you are learning and gaining the knowledge and understanding in this, and you're also healing the issues that you have gained from those previous phases of your life, that sense of abandonment, that sense of despair, that place of internal mourning, anticipating a potential heartbreak at every turn, which previously only really gained you a lack of fulfillment. And since then, you have learned that. And with the Fool card, due to and since learning this, you have gained a sense of perspective that makes you want new beginnings, makes you want new perspective and to be standing on fertile ground. You do not want to rest in a place of wasted potential any longer. What is this here? On their glow up, any other messages here? Yes, in this glow up, you may be receiving a higher sense of status as well. And this may be making previous family members, previous friends unhappy because of their inability to move forward and grow and make change for themselves. And having to see you have all of these options and opportunities really makes them long for the place of their unactualized potential and for time to actualize on said potential. While you are being presented with new ideas, new plans, and even a new sense of knowledge and intellectual ability. And since you've been isolating, it is leaving people in the dark about what's really going on with you and where you personally are. People may even be going as far as to get divination done on you to try to find more information. But unfortunately, it only leaves them feeling more trapped when they find out what exactly is going on in your life, which is just counterproductive at that point. But pile 3, that is the tea on your glow up. I hope this was insightful. I hope that it resonated. And I will see you in another pile or in another video. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in another reading. Peace.